Hello there everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, the game, on Sega Genesis. And in the last part we finished levels 1 and 2, and now it's time for the boss stage. Well, bosses, because there's two of them, but you know what I mean. So which means it's time to break out the Falcon Sword. I mean, you can use the Ninja Mega Sword as well, but we'll be saving that for later. So this part is honestly not that much different from the actual gameplay. The only major difference is you're playing as a Zord rather than a Ranger. But other than that, the controls are still pretty much the same. You attack, you don't jump anymore, but you can do a little dash attack when you double tap the button. Well, the Falcon Sword can anyways, as well as two other ones we'll be seeing later. But yeah. The other thing that you can do while you're in Megazord is you can also block attacks now. So if you hold the C button, I believe it's the C button on the Genesis controller at least, you can block the attacks, which is pretty fantastic if I say so myself. Although some moves you actually can't block, you have to dodge them or just take them like a man, or a woman if you're a woman playing this, but you know what I mean. So I guess there's a little bit more strategy, and that's, you know, you can kind of know when to defend and whatnot, but honestly, even on normal mode, these sections are still pretty simple. You notice the little shield that was around the Falcon Sword there? That was me blocking, just so you know, and there I blocked a few of those shots they fired at me. Come on, Hornetron, is that all you got? Apparently so. Hornetron, is it just me, or does that sound more like a Transformer name than a Power Ranger villain name? And Scorpiotron, too. I do remember a scorpion-based villain in the show. What was her name again? Scorpiana or something like that? I don't remember. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. I don't know, but yeah. I might be thinking the wrong Power Rangers show now I think about it. I don't know. It's been too long since I watched Mighty Morphin, but anyways. Scorpiotron isn't really that much harder than Hornetron. Honestly, they're pretty simple for, you know, the first bosses, because this is our first time playing as a Megazord. And yeah, I do love the Falcon Sword though. I love how you can pick up enemies and slam them down and whatnot. It's pretty fantastic if I say so myself. I do prefer the Ninja Megazord for overall playstyle, but still the Falcon Sword is still fun to use, and you know, he's still worth playing as. Don't get me wrong there. But anyways, we're almost done with Scorpiotron here. I'm not sure if that's how his name is supposed to be pronounced, but I'm just going to roll with it. If I mispronounce it, then sorry, but it's what it is. What it is. So yeah. All right, one more hit. Just gotta hit him one more time. Oh, come on! Get him! There we go. And he blows up like every other Power Rangers villain ever. And yep, we win. Yay. So next up will be Stage 3, but first, have some plot. Boy, when I joined, I didn't think that things would get this rough, Rocky spoke. No kidding, Aisha replied. Adam replied, remember when we joined? And I know that's not what they sound like, I'm just giving them different voices because I can. So at Rita's moon base, Lord Zed suddenly appears and seals Rita away for... Darn it, I missed it. Yeah, I'm not the fastest rear in the world, I apologize. But apparently the Green Ranger lost his Morphin powers, which kinda sucks. Well, okay, kinda sucks, but at the same time, Tommy ends up becoming the White Ranger, who is even cooler than the Green Ranger, if you ask me personally. That's just me, you know, some people like the Green Ranger best, but, you know me, I like Billy the best, but, definitely, if I had to pick between Tommy's best overall, I'd say White Ranger is my favorite form of him. But anyways, on to Stage 3, and what? We have Jason, Zach, and Trini back? Alright, morphing time! Mastodon! Oh yeah, I can totally roll with this. We finally got Zach and Trini and Jason back, and it's fan-freaking-tastic. No offense to Rocky, Adam, or Aisha, but I do like the original three better. But I said that in my Super Nintendo LP, so why am I saying it here? I don't know. And we got proper putties! Yay! So tired of those Oozmen. Oozmen suck, I'm sorry, but putties, freaking awesome. And they even break apart like Lord Zed's putties did in the show. So that's pretty cool. And this is Zach / Adam if you're playing as him earlier, but I'm playing as him now, so it's Zach. As you saw earlier when I held down the button, he shot a little projectile. What the heck? What is that thing? What the heck? I don't know what to say. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know what to say what this thing is. I don't remember it from the show, so I legit don't know. But anyways, one more advice I have for this mini boss here. I call him a mini boss, but he's an actual boss, as you'll see later. I would actually recommend doing a lot more jump kicks than I end up doing while facing off with him, because the jump kick is pretty fantastic for taking that guy down. But anyways, back to what I was talking about before. If you hold down the button with Zack, he'll get out his power axe and shoot a little pellet out. Well, it's not a pellet, but you know what I mean. It looks kind of like Mega Man's pellets from Mega Man, so that's why I called it that. But yeah. So Zack / Adam / Aisha / Trini / Kimberly are the only characters that have projectiles in this game when you hold down the attack button. So, yeah, I figure I'd just say that. But yeah, there's really not much to talk about right now, so I'm going to go and talk about the Mighty Morphin Power. Well, real quick, I do want to mention we do have another mini-boss coming up. And like him, I do recommend doing the jump kick a lot more than I did in this gameplay footage. But, what the heck is that thing? Seriously! What are these things? It's so freaking weird! But anyways, moving on. I'm going to talk about the 1996, or 1995, I mean. It was 95, right? Anyways, I want to talk a little bit about the 1995 Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie, the movie that this game is based off of, after all. And I gotta admit, when I was a kid, I thought it was good. I thought it was pretty fun. I enjoyed it for what it was. I didn't think it was as good as the show, but it was still pretty fun. And this section's kind of annoying, by the way, because we have putties and another boss. And just like the first two, this one's really freaking weird looking. What is that thing? This is the weirdest looking one yet. Seriously, what are these things? But anyways, I liked it as a kid. One thing that I never liked about the movie, even as a kid though, I did not like the armored look. I'm sorry, but those outfits just look really uncomfortable and really odd, and I didn't like it as a kid. And even as an adult, I still don't like those outfits. I'm not a fan. But you're probably wondering, what do I think of it now? What do I think of it now as an adult? It's pretty okay, I guess. It's not as okay. Now they all three show up, and we gotta fight all three of them at once. Great. Again, utilize your jump kick. Not the jump punch I did there. To do the jump kick, you basically want to run and then jump and all that good stuff. So yeah, you'll see it more in the next level, but for whatever reason, I forgot to use it earlier in the video. So yeah. But anyways, I think the movie's okay. I watched it a few years ago. I don't know, but I don't think Ivan Ooze was really that particularly great of a villain. He was nowhere near as good as Lord Zed or Lord Rita or Rito, Rita's brother from season 3. I didn't like the CGI Megazords because they just look bad, let's be honest. It's not Jurassic Park quality CG or anything like that. It just looks like garbage. And, I think my number one problem was just how much it dragged. I mean, the story just kind of dragged for a while during the middle. It just got kind of dull at times. And, it's okay. Like, I could certainly say it's worth watching if you're ever bored on a weekend. But anyways, here's Lord Zed. I will finish those pesky Power Rangers off. Grow, grow, grow! Did he even say that in the show? I don't believe he did, but I don't know. So now we gotta fight all three of them in giant form. Yeah. So for this first one, we're gonna go with the White Tiger Sword, which is pretty fantastic. He was always one of my favorite swords. I love the White Tiger Sword. White Tiger Sword is awesome. But, yeah. Anyways, I think it's an okay movie. Like, if you're ever bored on the weekend, sure, why not? I could see myself watching it again. But definitely it's not as good as the show, and I don't know, it's just, it hasn't aged well, let's be honest. I mean, really, the show hasn't aged well either, but what it lacks in, age, it makes up in charm, in my eyes. So, yeah, we're fighting all three of these guys at once. Fun, right? No, it's okay, it is kind of fun, but still, these things are so freaking weird. What are they? So one thing I didn't mention when I was battling with the Falcon Sword earlier is if you actually hold down the attack button, you can do a little charge attack with your sword. I don't know if I actually demonstrated that with the Falcon Sword, and I don't know if I will demonstrate here or not, but we'll see about that. So, yeah, just beating up on these three again. You don't get the jump kick, though, so what I would recommend is just, pound on them as much as you can, and your little sword slash that you do by pushing the, I believe it's the B button on the Genesis controller. Again, I played this on my modded Xbox, though, so I don't know what it is on the Genesis. So, yeah, sorry about that. But only use that sword slash when you absolutely need it, because it does take away a little bit of health, and that's no good. And yeah, pretty simple boss fight, honestly. Even on normal mode, this game's still pretty easy. And due to Bulk and Skull's foolish behavior, 3 Angel Grove teenagers and a teacher are kidnapped by Goldar while chasing a runaway baby carriage. Oh. The Power Rangers must save them before it's too late. Those teenagers look familiar, like the 3 we saw earlier talking. Interesting. I wonder if it's Rocky, Aisha, and Adam. Anyways, here we go, stage 4, and we're going to be going with Jason, so it's morphing time! Tyrannosaurus! Alright. So, it's pretty cool to be playing as Jason again. And this level in particular is kind of annoying because these rocks in the background you can break, and some of them you have to break in order to progress in this level, otherwise you'll just hit a dead end. And enemies will keep coming, and you'll never know what's going on. And it really sucks. But anyways, there's also an optional boss here that I will be showing off. I'm not going to spoil who it is just yet, but we will see. So, yeah. And Jason / Rocky handles pretty well. I love how when you hold the attack button, he gets that little upward slash thing with his sword. That's pretty fantastic if I say so myself. Probably my favorite of the power-up moves in this game. And yeah, there's not a lot left to talk about until we reach the boss in this area. And yeah. I would talk about the 2017 movie, but I don't want to, talk about it then have to stop because we reached the boss, because I want to talk about the boss. But I'll be talking about the 2017 movie in part 3, so yeah, sorry guys, I wanted to get to it this part, but I had a lot more to say than I thought I would. And also, for anyone curious, I did try this game out in hard mode, and you want to know what the difference is between hard and normal? The timer. Yeah, that is the only difference that I noticed, is the timer. You see, on normal mode you get 60 seconds to beat all the bad guys before you start losing health. I'm pretty sure on easy it's 90 seconds, and then on hard mode you get 45 seconds. I will be showing that off in part 3, which will be the final part, by the way, towards the end, because one small spoiler I gotta get out of the way now. There's only one action stage left after this, so we will not be seeing all 6 Power Rangers in use, unfortunately. So I will show off the one that I don't show off in the final part, but we'll get to that when we get to it. So, yeah. That's the only major difference I could find between normal and hard. And for that matter, easy and normal. So I don't understand why they even bothered. They might as well just made it normal instead. But anyways, destroy this rock right here, and here's our secret boss. Holy crap, it's Lord Zed! And he's a giant for some reason. I have no idea why. But anyways, this boss is really simple in that you just want to keep attacking his hand and then he dies. And just a personal word of advice for anyone playing this game for the first time, you don't have to fight Zed in order to beat the level. I'm just showing it off because I can, and I actually found this by complete accident, but I'm glad I did. So, yeah, pretty simple boss, just keep wailing on his hand and there you go, you win. Alright, so that'll do it for part 2, so tune in for part 3 next time where we'll be finishing the game. So, I'll see y'all then. Bye.